Hello, my tribe. I hope everybody is doing well. This is Astria Jupiter wishing everybody a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at. I am continuing on with the sixth premiere of the Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. No plan tonight. Obviously, I'm just kind of going through regions and doing the quests and then working on the main quests as they come up. No plan. I always squirrel whenever I have a plan, so it's just more fun to just kind of kick back and hang out and do things. So, plus I'm also hyper aware of all the changes that are taking place. You know, there's been all these little nuances with the dialogue, which is pretty cool. It's fun to see how they've kind of developed the characters into I guess more believable, or at least more in line with what I feel the maturity level is of them, which is pretty cool. So I don't know quite how to explain it other than that. But anyway, let's keep going. I've been pointing out little changes that I've noticed as they've happened, but yeah, let's do it.
Do you think he built all this?
Look familiar? I probably should have picked these things up. I'm going to go right up there. You see the symbol right in the center? That's a Banuk symbol. I need to get up there. And I need to get somewhere up here too, because there's a metal flower somewhere around here.
So much for being careful.
Okay, I'm laughing my butt off because I totally came up the wrong way. But I still got here. So woot.
The sculpture must be of Banuk make. Easy, easy. First comes cold, then the snowfall.
I wonder if Nil is anywhere around here. There's the alarm. Better keep an eye on it. This won't get in trouble anymore.
me!
She went that way.
You did hear that. No, no, no!
First strike.
Keep an eye out. Who's up there?
Nora tried to shoot me with one of those rope things once. String him up with it.
Can't carry more. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
found half the men in the brush, all crushed and bloody. Not for myself, but for the job.
Toward me. They're still looking. Don't give up. Here we go.
She cares so much for it.
Who's fighting?
I'm gonna find you, then you...
He was the last one. I wasn't expecting that. And look, now it's all clear and beautiful. It was so hard to see in that.
Look at the corrupted machine. It's spreading. The corrupted machines. They're everywhere.
It's like the metal devil is whispering to them, corrupting them. The strongest lie dead and wounded. The machines are frenzied. Only the goddess can save us now.
How can you tell if a machine's been corrupted? Oh, you'll know.
Off you go.
Goddess, show us mercy. Do not let your faithful children be forgotten. Songs turn to silence.
Should have brought a cart. Keep that for later.
Beasts. It's like the metal devil is whispering, corrupting.
Can't be too prepared.
Should have been a cloth merchant like my father.
The old ones
Nothing but
once
trouble.
built metal cities.
That's all there is in Bandit.
Now they're nothing but scrap for that Oseram village up north.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut. looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome, especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
The Frozen Wilds. Woohoo! We'll do that later, though. After we, get to know Silence.
The shadow Karja passes, the more prices will go up. Is that really all you have?
It won't do it all.
Every time.
Captain Ballon, I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well, while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
I've got to get going. Thanks for the information.
One moment. If you find yourself heading back toward the Sacred Land, there's something you could do for me. I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. If you could look for them, I'd appreciate it. Their last known location was near an abandoned Nora village, due east of here.
I'll keep an eye out for them if I'm over that way.
Any word about our missing men?
I'm still working on it. So the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursa and Errand played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. I'll let them confirm my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Please say yes. That's funny.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. The machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here.
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
A little sweat and hard work never hurt anyone.
The Nora have always been suspicious. I suppose they had good reason.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Errand. There's a man.
You're Zaid.
And you're Anora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Can't trust him, not after what Jan told me. But that garrison is my only lead. It's heavy. World's going white.
I work all day while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
I sent a letter to my kin in the clay months ago. Still haven't heard back. To our fire, sister. You can tell Ursa's death has been tough on poor Errand. He's tried to hold it together, but the cracks are widening.
I'm considering what I'll fashion next to the forge.
Peaceful day.
Cold like this rests a body's joints.
I can see on my map there's another data point. So you see the little square right there, but I can't
Never
find
let
it.
anyone say the car just slack
It's a
off.
scanned glyph and I
As the
can't
sun
find
witnesses, we put our backs in.
Sure as the sun's rising, the Oseram want Meridian for themselves.
it. There it is. Let's go clear out that corrupted zone. Before we start on this adventure, I will be right back. I need some orange juice. All right, let's do this.
This is where it ends. Got it! This grapes. No space. machines must have come across Captain Ballon's patrol here. One of the Carja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where? This can't be the helmet from the last Carja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off. Blood everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island. Blood everywhere. What is that? Singing?
I brought down all the beasts, but I missed out on the feasts. I went to the deer fount too many times to count. I fingered every curl, but I never won the girl. By the sun, I've never really done.
I wasn't expecting to be found, especially not by a Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Carjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by a Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look. I got in a tussle with a snap moth. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow. The thief is still in the water. I can't go back without a weapon. Find my bow, please.
I'll get it. Just don't start singing again. better watch out for that machine. He doesn't look friendly. Keep quiet now. Here's your bow. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands. Like my men, may the sun light their passing.
I can guess why there was a vantage here.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 8. Holy crap. That glitched out lifter that crushed your arm and clavicle. Back before you met Wyatt. That was in a mine back beyond these falls. Oh, what a punk I was.
The snow sets in quicker than frost.
Lakir came back on his own, a little worse for wear. He seemed a bit embarrassed when I mentioned you. Dare I ask?
He has a lovely singing voice.
That's a capital lie if I've ever heard one. I'll have a talk with him about it.
You have an officer here by the name of Zaid. Are you aware of the accusations against him?
Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow...
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
Carja been here working since the start.
The boys are drunken wrecks since the bastards up.
It's just an old thunder.
The priests tell us that the mad King's sin must be...
Excuse me.
Well, this was a bit of a short one. That's all I'm going to do tonight. I thank you everybody for hanging out with me and chatting. I really appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't done so already, please consider, well, I don't, squirreled for a moment. I'm sitting here thinking I'm actually not feeling that good. I feel like I might be getting a cold. And so I'm like concentrating on not feeling bad. But what I was meaning to say is if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and that way we can hang out again in a future premiere or live stream. Anyway, again, thank you, my tribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you're at. Take care, stay safe. Much love to everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!